5 insecure habits that make you hard to think about it. Often underestimated tone emerges as the silent conductor orchestrating the symphony of meaning. Envision the power in spoken words and the unspoken language of expressions and gestures. Consider the subtle play of a genuine smile, making the atmosphere of our conversations. Enter the world of Brie Plaza's demonstration, a charismatic showcase opening the intricacies of this expressive ballet. The combination of body language, tone, and context becomes a compelling dance in the kingdom of communication, where the harmony of these components plays out like a masterfully choreographed show. Encountering misinterpretations in communication is a common challenge, particularly when avoiding negative assumptions in ambiguous situations. Brie's Wired interview serves as a notable example of this recurring issue. The essence lies in understanding the subtleties of communication and resisting the inclination to presume harmful intent when faced with uncertainty. The research underscores the importance of accurate interpretation, as misjudging intentions can lead to unnecessary conflicts. Therefore, honing practical communication skills and fostering a positive interpretative framework becomes crucial for promoting harmonious interactions and minimizing misunderstandings.
Go to college. No! Would Brie Larson work out? Hypothetically, would I at some point? Is that a personal attack or something? Or is that a request? Do you think I should? Yeah, I work out a lot. Thanks for asking.
Decoding intent. Returning to the theme of understanding intentions, particularly negative ones, is a nuanced undertaking. This is exemplified in Brie's discussions, where the potential for misinterpretation looms. The complexity arises when sarcasm is introduced into ambiguous situations, demanding a distinctive tell, an explicit cue in language, demeanor, or tone. The absence of such a clear signal increases the risk of mistaking sarcasm for sincerity, leading to unintended defensiveness. Brie's insights shed light on the intricate nature of sarcasm, emphasizing the need for heightened awareness in communication. This not only involves careful consideration of our expressions, but also a refined ability to accurately grasp the subtle nuances in the messages of others. Such awareness fosters a more harmonious social milieu by reducing the chances of misunderstanding and conflict.
And Captain Marvel beat Superman. I can't believe you even have to Google that, duh. I mean, why?
A vital consideration arises in interpreting intentions, deciphering sarcasm without assuming harmful intent. Brie Plaza's Wired interview offers multiple instances of such ambiguous situations. It's crucial to recognize that what might initially seem negative could be an attempt at sarcasm. However, sarcasm necessitates clear indicators in word choice, body language, or tone. Plaza effectively utilizes cues like narrowing her eyes and tweaking her tone, providing the tell that distinguishes sarcasm from sincerity. Without these cues, sarcasm risks being misinterpreted, leading to unwarranted defensiveness. It emphasizes the significance of being attuned to subtle signals in discerning the true nature of communication, preventing the pitfalls of misreading intentions. Understanding the dynamics of sarcasm enriches our ability to engage meaningfully in conversation, fostering better communication, and avoiding unnecessary misunderstanding.
Does Aubrey Plaza have a sister?
I have 2 sisters.
Yeah. Oh.
That's none of your business. That's my family.
The art of expressive delivery. Navigating sarcasm requires finesse, especially considering the risk of it being overlooked. While the British might frown upon this suggestion, in the American context, a golden rule emerges. When employing sarcasm, avoid a flat delivery. It's crucial to go above and beyond, mainly if a literal interpretation might cast you in a negative light. Changing your tone, gestures, or facial expressions becomes paramount. This practice clearly distinguishes between casual conversation and a playful, humorous character portrayed for comedic effect. Brie Plaza adeptly demonstrates this in a clip where she feigns being upset, emphasizing that it's all part of the act. Please pay attention to the subtle shifts in her tone of voice and the exaggerated gestures, showcasing the nuances of delivering sarcasm effectively. This example underscores the importance of embracing expressive elements to ensure that sarcasm lands as intended, fostering a shared understanding of humor and preventing potential misinterpretations.
That's a problem?
Well, I feel inferior, but it's okay. Go for it.
Why would you feel inferior?
Well, look at it. First of all, and second of all, I have nothing.
Oh, no, right there. Look, you got a little, a little cup of juice there.
Great,
Yeah, go
perfect.
and have yourself. There you go.
Returning to our initial point, it remains a possibility that Brie Plaza's frustration with the questions may genuinely be sincere. The absence of absurdity or a smile to alleviate tension, coupled with flat statements, suggests a potential perception of the inquiries as personal attacks. While we can't delve into Brie's mind in our own lives, finding positive intent in ambiguous situations proves invaluable. Even when faced with undeniable rudeness, embracing a positive interpretation can empower us to take control of the situation. A notable example is Russell Brand's MSNBC interview, where he faced a comment about his accent. Instead of getting flustered, Brand assumed positive intent and responded with a friendly joke, showcasing the effectiveness of reading positivity even in challenging interactions. This approach, exemplified by Russell Brand, demonstrates the potential for diffusing tension and maintaining composure in the face of ambiguity.
But on satellite radio in the car, I can't understand a single joke you say.
You can't understand it.
Can you
I can't.
understand me?
Yes, but I'm telling you, when I'm driving in the car and everyone's laughing in the audience of the radio, I'm like, I have no idea what he's
It's best you focus on your driving, Brian. You're a man, you don't want to be distracted by humour. You might crash into a pedestrian.
Okay. So it's a good...
The power of humility. Let's explore another crucial aspect emphasized in this video: exercising discretion when seeking praise or attention. Chris Hemsworth's example illustrates this point eloquently. In a conversation about his stunt double, Hemsworth praises the double's skills and humbly puts himself down in the process. This strategic move showcases humility, mainly when someone is in a prominent position. Despite Hemsworth's athleticism, power, and fame, he gracefully elevates his trainer, even at the cost of momentarily denigrating himself. This approach reflects the significance of choosing moments wisely and avoiding the temptation to seize every opportunity to draw attention to oneself.
He just gets injured and I don't. He does all the hard stuff and makes me look cool, but now I've told you, it doesn't make me look cool, does it?
Promoting team spirit. Have you ever found yourself interpreting someone's actions as intentionally unfavorable in an uncertain situation? In a Wired interview, Brie Plaza repeatedly demonstrates this tendency, responding with flat statements that lack the usual signs of sarcasm. The challenge lies in distinguishing between genuine frustration and a deliberate act. Sarcasm, as indicated, requires an obvious cue to prevent misunderstandings. Notably, in everyday life, adopting a habit of assuming positive intent in ambiguous situations proves beneficial. Even when faced with rudeness, reading positive intent can be a powerful tool to regain control. Russell Brand's response to a potentially offensive remark showcases this tactic, where assuming positive intent disarms potential hostility. In essence, interpreting positive intent, even in challenging moments, can transform the dynamics of interpersonal interactions.
Look at how he handles it.
Who's the most charming, Chris? Why don't you love yourself, man? Come on.
Because he's humble.
Sorry, I was lost for a moment.
No, I get it.
Have you ever encountered banter that feels more like a competition than a friendly exchange? Trying to win every banter moment might seem tempting, but it can hinder the comfort of joking around. Brie Plaza's interaction in a Wired interview illustrates this point. When Plaza playfully claims to be the most robust character in a movie, Chris, her co-star, predictably counters. The playful tone is evident in the high-pitched voice and exaggerated gestures, creating an atmosphere where banter is fun rather than a competition. This highlights the importance of maintaining a balance, allowing banter to be a shared, enjoyable experience rather than a constant quest for victory.
Is there any competition between the different the different groups?
There's no competition for me because I'm the strongest, so it's just kind of like a different...
Oh, yeah, she let her think that, but yeah.
It's not. As I've said before, it's not. It's just a fact. It's not a personal opinion.
No,
and it's not a reflection on what you can't do, but it is also kind of a reflection on all that you can't do.
It's just that you're just not that strong.
Chris Hemsworth's banter with Brie Plaza sheds light on the dynamics of these interactions. When Chris playfully challenges Brie to a fight, her response shifts from playful banter to a feeling of being laughed at. Instead of escalating the banter, Brie candidly expresses her discomfort. This situation offers a valuable lesson. Sometimes it's okay not to fight for every laugh. Rather than trying to win each moment, consider going with the joke, even if it seems like you're on the receiving end. Brie Plaza demonstrates this tactic in another interview with Craig Ferguson, where she skillfully diffuses teasing about her name. Embracing the humor, even when directed at you, can turn the tide from laughing at you to laughing with you, creating a more enjoyable banter experience for everyone involved.
That's a lovely name, Brie. Is that really are you named after a cheese?
Yes, I am.
Really? Really?
I'm named after a cheese. I get confused all the time. I walk into rooms and people are like, ah!
Oh, we
I didn't know it was going to be a human. I thought it was going to be a cheese.
No.
Graciously accepting praise. The key is to avoid responding with put-downs, even jokingly. While banter often involves playful teasing, handling compliments requires a different approach. Instead of turning the compliment into a banter round, graciously accept it. Responding positively to compliments fosters a more enjoyable banter experience for everyone involved. So, when a compliment comes your way, embrace the positivity and keep the banter in the spirit of good fun. When faced with a compliment amid banter, ditch the instinct to respond with put-downs. Instead, opt for a simple yet heartfelt thank you, underlining your appreciation with sustained eye contact or a friendly touch. Another engaging approach is turning the tables and reciprocating with an even grander compliment. By maintaining a positive and reciprocal tone, you not only enhance the banter experience, but also create an enjoyable exchange that leaves everyone smiling. So, seize the opportunity to share the banter joy next time you receive a compliment.